Hello everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room. I am an affiliate for Spellbinders and other companies. There's links below this video for you to click on when you do that and place an order. I receive a small commission that's at no cost to you, and thank you so much for supporting my YouTube channel. I appreciate it. So in this video we are going to work with Susan Tierney-Cockburn's Cymbidium Orchid and Ladybugs. I love her flowers. Her flowers are so pretty. This is a Norwegian Rosemaling, and it is just so pretty. Spray of flowers here. In this video we're going to do not a 5x7 card. We're going to do an A2 size card, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. It opens like this on the side. You can also do a top folding card with this, 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5.5. All the dimensions are the same. I just happen to like a side folding card. So I've made 2 of the flowers already. And I've colored my greenery because that's just cutting this out. I just cut this out with white paper and then colored it with an alcohol marker. That's the greenery. I did the ladybugs already right here. Here's the little ladybug die. And I cut it out in black and I cut it out in red. And then I alternated the fronts and the backs and made 2 little ladybugs that I'll probably be putting on some grass or in here somewhere. She is... that's like a signature of hers for her daughter or something, these little ladybugs. So that's a lot of fun. And then I thought that we would go ahead. I'm going to use this sentiment, I think, here. I like the green and the gold, sending a note. I think I'm going to use this. I just had it laying around. It's from the Hexi-Gem collection. I'll link it below for you, but many of you already have this. Use whatever sentiment you want. That's what's so wonderful about these flowers. You know, you could use it for a wedding, sympathy, birthday, like this, just a general thing, sending a note, you know, just something easy. Okay, let's go ahead and color these. But yeah, you know, you can use them for a lot of things. So I'm going to color my flowers yellow right here. And there's 2 parts to this flower. It's very simple. And I'm going to go ahead and color front and back. And I just have my old alcohol markers from when I was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator because they're still working, so I can't see in buying anything else just for the name. So, but if you're going to invest in some alcohol markers, you might like those OLO markers. I think that's what I would probably choose to purchase the more that I've looked at, you know, a lot of them. So I'm just going to color this entire, and look at the tip. See, the tip is even bad on this one. But the other side is good, so I can't see in throwing them out, you know. But this still works just to color something like this. And you guys know me, I'll use something until I can't use it anymore, right? You know, you can also cut these out of cardstock. If you wanted to do yellow cardstock and not color it with alcohol markers, you know, you could do something like that. Okay, now I'm going to use a little pink here. And I'm going to take the pink and I'm going to color it right in the center here. Just on these petals. Just like that. Just bring it out just a little bit. Okay. Whoop. The pink on there. Then I take the yellow back and I go over top of it again. Blend it out. And that's the greatest thing about any alcohol markers is their blending ability. Okay, so you just blend it out. And they're alcohol markers. I am not an artist by no means. Okay, I'm a crafter. This makes me feel like an artist because honestly, the product does the work for you. I'm not doing the work. Okay, it just does what it does. The alcohol just re-reacts it and spreads it out, which is wonderful for me. Okay, now this little thing, I took direction from her. Around the edges here, you could use a purple. I'm using a very deep red. And I'm going to leave some of the inside white. And we're going to color this front and back, wherever. That's what I love her direction on things also. Okay, so there's that. Now with this tip, I'm going to put just a few dots of this kind of burgundy looking color. Okay, then I'm going to take my yellow one and I'm going to color these right here. Each of these. And then she colors this part, just a little bit of it. I'm going to do the whole thing, like down to here, okay? Oops, I forgot to color the other side. This is like a light orange. But you definitely want to, that really colored through, but you definitely want to color the other side, and I'll show you why when you do something like this. Unless you're using, you know, like I say, solid cardstock, and that would take this step away, right? Okay. So it's all about how you roll this up, these flowers, okay? Let's do that. I just have a ball stylus here, and you want this to curl in, and that's why you wanted it to. Now she has special tools. I can kind of make it curl in the best I can. It's almost like a scorpion tail curling over, okay? And then you want these to curl in. Just keep working them till they curl. And this one here. But she has a nice tool that really curls it up, but that's okay. And then here, I'm going to use the larger one and just kind of curl this in and then push in the center because I want it to cup, okay? Now these, we've done this before on other videos with her. I kind of like roll the sides back, crease it in the center. Don't be afraid to crease your paper. You can crease that tip if you want to. Her flowers are very 3D and lifelike. I love the way she can make paper come to life like she does. And I think it's just beautiful. What an art. So I just turn those down, and I just do the best I can with what I have, okay? She has, like I said, wonderful tools. I have to admit, I'm having a little trouble with this new site with the links. So a lot of things I post at scrapbook.com. I don't know what it is with this new thing. It's really slowing down my computer. I constantly have to reboot, and yeah. So I've been posting a lot of things with scrapbook.com. Okay, so just like that. Now we're going to take our stylus here and push in the center. Now you would think that the small goes on to the large. No. The large, with the crinkled one, the most crinkled petal up at the top. But the large goes on to the little. So take your glue right there. And see that nice pink center, and I'm going to take my stylus and I'm just going to push it and just hold it for a second, let it take hold, just like that. Now we've already got this little thing cupped. I'm going to put my glue around it, and we're going to put it right in here. Now I'm going to place this, the larger part where the reddish purple is, toward the bottom here. Okay, of it. That's what I'm going to do. I guess you could put it, you know, wherever you want, but I thought that was like a little space, so I thought that would look pretty good right there. And that's what I did with the other two. They came out fairly well. And I'm just going to push it. Okay, and here we go. And here is like our daffodil. I made 3 of them, okay, just like that. And now let's go ahead, let's let those dry to the side. And let's go ahead and do some embossing. So I'm going to take this beautiful embossing folder here. And again, this piece is 5.5 by 4 1/4. So we're going to just put it like in the center here. I'm going to go ahead and spritz it with some water. Hopefully I didn't get too much water on that, right? And I'm going to go ahead and put it right here in our folder, close it up, and you know, because of this, the way it is, it doesn't have, there's nothing that has to be straight. Now if you wanted that on the top, you know, this swoop on the top, you could, you know, put it where you want. I kind of want it in the middle, and I want it to be very thick with the embossing. So I'm going to do mine like that. Let's get that platinum in, and our plates, our A and our project, and then the D plate, because this is a 3D embossing folder. Roll this through. Let's see here. Oh my goodness, isn't that gorgeous? Now would be the time if you wanted to do any painting or anything on it. Now would be the time to do that. You know, if you wanted to use even some solar paste or anything, now would be the time. But I'm not going to do that. I love the white on white. I just absolutely love that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down. Look at that embossing. Oh, it's really nice. Very defined. What a pretty folder. Very pretty embossing folder, right? You know, you could see how you could use this for a wedding, you know, or from wedding to sympathy with this, honest. You just have to change your sentiment. Look at that. Now, a lot of times when we do a 3D embossing folder, I show you this all the time, it does shrink the paper up, so I have like a little lip of paper up there. Do you see that? And we will get rid of that. Go ahead and get the guillotine in. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut that top off. Just like that. And it makes it absolutely perfectly even. Okay. Now, let's see. If we put sending a note here, okay, then we could hide some of these stems. Okay, so this is kind of where I'm going with this. Okay, we could hide our stems. Let's see, this is like an extension. You know how we had on the other one where they hook together and then you can make it as long as you wanted? Let's do that. Let's put this in here. I'm not going to glue anything down yet. I'm just kind of looking at it. And grass here, and maybe one up here, and maybe this one in here. I don't know. And we'll put a flower, and a flower, oh yeah, and a flower right there in the center, and then have some greenery coming out from it. I like that. I like it a lot. Okay, so let's duplicate this. So I really like this to be here, but I need a little slot in the middle to help me with my greenery, right? So I'm going to go ahead and do my small foam squares, and I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put two on this side, okay, and leave a space. Okay, I'm going to put two right here. And then this space will help me with my greenery, right? But then my banner is still supported. Okay. Just going to put that there. Okay. Now let's go ahead and put the extension one in first. So let's go ahead and glue this down. Get the other one real quick. It's this one. And here's our angle right there, so that would go toward that bottom. I'm going to bring it in a little bit. I don't want it too tall. Okay. Now I'm thinking this one here for sure. Oh, if you hear birds or anything, I've got the window open in the craft room. It is such a Tennessee fall day out there. Absolutely. Now let's see. I want this one to come about here. And these flowers are so popped up that I'm not going to put any type of, you know, dimension on it. And see, I would just like leave things on here just to hold them down. Because, let me show you, this card dried so well. Look at these. And it's holding down my little jar there so nicely. So that really came out nice. But the glue just has to dry. Okay, let's see. Let's put one here. I'm just taking like where it shoots off, okay? And then I think I want that one to come in there. Yeah. From what I understand, daffodils have a lot of greenery. I don't know. You guys know, I've told you this before, I could kill silk. And the plant that's on the front porch is silk. So it's best. Let's put that one right there. Put that there. And then I'm going to come in with this one. I'm going to bring this one out about, I don't want it to come down in there. I think I like it to come up that way, okay? Yeah, just like that. Okay, so that there, this one here, that one there. Oh, look how pretty! Look how pretty. That came out cute. Okay, let's get our ladybugs on here. And I don't know if you should do them like, I mean, I had, you know, I had them done, so I was like, yeah, I'll just use, you know, one for this and then let's put her here on this blade of grass. Ooh. Yeah, so I have the as you can hear, if you hear the birds, I have the windows open. But yeah, but I didn't know if it had like a red on the bottom, black shell. It doesn't matter, honestly. It's crafting. And I wanted to use her ladybugs. And I'm going to put this one here on this one. Cute. Just like that. And let's see, should we use some crystal mix? Always. Always. Let's use these. I used the white ones on the last one. Right, let's use these iridescent ones. Let's see. Let's just sprinkle some of these. 2 and 3. And 4 and one more. And 5. How about that? Love it. Okay, perfect. And there's our card for today. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this collection. She has such beautiful flowers, beautiful 3D effect. And I'll see you next time.